Okay, hello again, guys. I was thinking about, well, it's Sunday, so I was thinking about doing a little video on my latest acquisition, what you should call it. Today, it's Sunday, so it's time for the tutor to be on. Shubu, babu. I was going to talk a bit about Tisell, and I know that there's a lot of haters out there and a lot of lovers, of course. I just want to straighten out some facts, and I wanted to see it for myself. So I ordered one from tisellwatch.com, I think it's called, and it's from Czechoslovakia. And I'm sitting in Sweden, as usual, Stockholm. Viking capital of Europe. So this is what we're talking about. It is the Tisell mill sub, what you call it, and well, we can see they call it the Tisell automatic diver black 40mm, and we can see that of course it's reminiscent of the Rolex sub, of course. And I had the Rolex sub and I sold it because I didn't want to ding it all the time. So I've changed for watches that I can ding about. And it's I'm a collector, so it's all price classes from 200 euros and up. So this watch I ordered from Czechoslovakia New Year's Eve 2018. Having had a few drinks, watching online, 4 o'clock in the morning, couldn't sleep, so I made an order because I wanted to find out how bad or good this one was compared to the watch it's aspiring to be. Price I paid was 275 euros plus shipping and some other stuff, and the total was 330 euros to be correct. And it comes in a box like this. You open it up, and yeah, it's a bit more fancy than I think they came in before. And the watch has a lot of plastic, and there's a cushion in here, and you have links and stuff like that you can put into it. So that's pretty nice. Well, this is actually, I would say, a kind of Seiko contender. So who is the guys that buys these watches then? Well, I'm going to go into that in just a while. And first I'm going to do some specs for you guys who just think this is an obnoxious watch. Or you love it, I don't know. Okay, case size 40mm without crown, case thickness 12.5mm, lug to lug 47mm. Case material is brushed 316L stainless steel. Crown type screw down crown, 120 click directional, bezel with ceramic insert, which actually is quite good, I must unfortunately say. Movement is Miyota 1915, which is a citizen movement, I think. And it holds time very good. This one is plus 05 a day, about. Yeah, power reserve 42 hours, vibrations 28.800 A/H 4 Hertz. Accuracy per day, they say, is in between -10 plus 30, and I have +5 on this one. 24 dual movement, and I ordered the black one. You can get this in green or blue, and without loom pip and with loom pip. Luminous material is BGW9, and the strap size is 20mm, just as the Rolex sub. Then you can also, on the website, you can buy different insertions. You see they have green, blue and black, and the price for the bezel inserts is like 24 euros, excluding shipping then, of course. So I was thinking on my way home from work one day, who is the idiots that buy these watches? Because I mean, how can you do this? And after I had it in my hand, I must say that it's actually not a super bad watch for the price. And where it fits in the market, I would say actually if I was like a law student or something, low on cash, you should definitely go for this one. Or perhaps you're just not so high on the watch budget and you want to look good. Actually this watch looks very, very good because it looks exactly like the Submariner. And we all know that the Submariner is like the best watch ever. I love Rolex, so there's no discussion about it. But the execution of this watch is actually quite good. I mean, just if we charge the loom is excellent. It's almost like Seiko loom. I would say like, yeah, like Seiko loom. Because I noticed that it was glowing in the night actually when I was sleeping. So and the loom is quite good. So this they have done a good work on doing that, and it doesn't feel like a cheap Rolex copy or something. I think they have done their own kind of quality thingy on it, because it feels like, to hold it, it feels like a €1,000 watch almost, I think, the feel about it. So, is there any negatives? Of course. When I got mine, the clasp was broken off down here, but I must say Tisell fixed that very good. The Swedish Postal Office is in total chaos because they were putting down their business because nobody will send any mail anymore because we have email. And then all of a sudden everybody's buying from China, so they cannot handle the packages. So I had to wait for like almost 4 weeks to get the new bracelet replaced. But that wasn't Tisell's fault, it was the Swedish Postal Office, which, well, Sweden is in a bad spiral down right now. The police doesn't work and the post office doesn't work. So we have some issues to deal with. But all in all, I think this is for the guys who want the Submariner but you cannot afford it. I don't think you have to be ashamed to wear it, because the real Rolex guys, they will buy a real Rolex, and so there's no competition there. The pip for the date works perfectly and is aligned perfectly, and there's no problem with the inside alignment. Everything works like it should. The bezel is a bit shaky, but for this price, I mean, what do you expect? It's a ceramic bezel, and I don't know. This is one of the ways where they really cut corners, I think, is in the feel of the bezel, but you cannot ask for more for this price. All in all, it feels solid, actually. One thing that annoys me though is this movement, that we know that these citizens movements, they're quite noisy, and if you, I don't know if you hear that, but it never stops to rotate. It sounds quite a lot, but it holds time actually pretty good. I wouldn't say impeccably because it's a low rated movement, but it holds time very good and date. So it's trustable watch to wear if you work. And the clasp is direct copy of Sub clasp or Submariner, and you see the glide lock down here. And let's see, shine some light here. So this is how it looks, and you can then move this up and down. Yeah, and well, you can. It's for diving. You can see you break this one down, and then you can just move it front and backwards like this. So, and the backside looks exactly like a Submariner, 40 millimeters, and it's quite tight. I would say though that I think that Gino Ocean Rover perhaps is like light years away from this quality-wise in the movement, but the feel is quite good for this price. I mean, it's a no-brainer if you want a good-looking watch. You can definitely buy this. It has a screw-in crown, of course, and yeah, looks pretty good for the price. I'm not going to keep this though. I'm going to sell it on. I just wanted to see what the fuss was about. And I actually agree with the Tisell owners that this is not a bad watch, but it's not the super best watch either. It is a $340 watch or $275. I don't know what you pay in the States, but it's good to wear. If you're a student or a younger guy, I would definitely buy this and then upgrade in a few years to a real Rolex Submariner, because we all know that Submariners is the shit. Yeah, so all in all, interesting product for the low amount, and the ceramic bezel is actually very good, and I think if you're upgrading watches and so on, this would be actually a good watch to upgrade with a better movement, and no one else would know. That would be kind of cool to have a super good movement and nobody would know what it is. There have been some complaints about these lugs, that they're sticking out a bit too much, but it is nothing that I have. You see the arch here. Nothing that I have thought about. I'm kind of a big guy, so it's no problem. But if we actually put it against the Tudor Black Bay 41, we can see differences. Put it up like this, so you can watch and see what you think. So you see, it's quite small compared to the 41mm Tudor Black Bay. How does it look when it's on? Well, it's looking kind of like this. And yeah, it's a funny watch. I perhaps will give this to my kid or sell it on, I don't know. It's not a keeper for me, but actually quite good value if you want a cheap watch that will give you the time, and it's no horological magic in this one, but as a beater, very good. I can ding this and I will not cry like I would do with my Rolex or Tudor. Yeah, so if you want to see more watches and have more information, click in the links below, or just watch out because there's coming more stuff out, and I will try to test them as soon as I can, and hope you have a nice evening and a nice life. Thank you very much. Don't forget to subscribe, that's pretty cool. Bye bye.